When Kourtney Kardashian made a joke about her siblings, she probably didn't expect the entire internet to stop and stare. But that's exactly what happened when the eldest Kardashian dropped one eyebrow-raising word: incestual. In a new episode of The Kardashians, Kourtney didn't just tease her brother Rob. She may have accidentally exposed the family's strangest dynamic yet. And as fans are now asking, was it really just a joke, or did she say the quiet part out loud? It started so casually. During a confessional, Kourtney was describing how each sister connects with Rob. Then came the line that would light up social media: him and Khloé are a little incestual. The moment hung in the air. Awkward, weird, and instantly viral. Some fans laughed it off as Kourtney being her dry, sarcastic self. Others, not so much. Within hours, X and Reddit were filled with users calling the joke gross, off-putting, and too weird even for the Kardashians. And while Kourtney may have been teasing, many viewers couldn't shake the feeling that she just crossed one of those invisible lines that even reality TV shouldn't touch. But as it turns out, this wasn't the first time fans questioned the family's boundaries. If there's one thing the Kardashians know how to do, it's blur the line between close and controversial. Over the years, viewers have seen plenty of eyebrow-raising moments, like Khloé sitting on Rob's lap in early KUWTK episodes, or Kim joking about walking in on him and a girlfriend. These aren't new, they're practically part of the family's playbook. Say something shocking, trend for a week, and move on to the next scandal. The real question isn't why they do it, it's whether this kind of humor is scripted, or just who they really are when the cameras aren't rolling. And if one sibling knows both sides of that fame machine, it's Rob Kardashian. Rob was once a core part of the Kardashian empire, the charming camera-ready brother who balanced out his sister's chaos. But by 2017, everything changed. He quietly walked away from keeping up with the Kardashians, saying, "I'm not comfortable in my skin, so why would I want to be on camera?" His disappearance left a hole in the show, and fueled constant speculation about where he'd gone, what he was doing, and why he refused to return. That's why fans were shocked and thrilled to see him appear in the latest Kardashians episode. It wasn't just a cameo. It was a reminder of how close he still is to his sisters, especially Khloé. From the beginning, Khloé and Rob were inseparable. She's called him her best friend, her twin soul, and even her baby brother I'd die for. They've lived together, supported each other through heartbreaks, and leaned on one another in ways fans found both sweet and sometimes a little too intense. After Rob's very public breakup with Blac Chyna, it was Khloé who took him in and helped him recover. She became his rock, his confidant, and, in the eyes of some fans, almost a parental figure. So when Kourtney joked about their incestual closeness, many wondered if she was half teasing, half telling the truth about how unusually deep that bond really is. Was she hinting at something emotional that even the family laughs nervously about behind the scenes? Either way, the internet had already made up its mind, and the backlash was immediate. Within hours, the clip spread across social platforms. Some fans defended Kourtney, saying her dry humor has always been misunderstood. Others accused her of being tone-deaf and attention-hungry, especially given how often the Kardashians use shock value to promote new episodes. A few even suggested it was a calculated move, a way to get people talking right before Hulu dropped another installment. And when the family stayed silent afterward, it only added fuel to the fire. Fans started asking, if this was truly harmless fun, why not clarify it? But maybe silence was the plan all along. Some reports suggest Kourtney's comment wasn't random at all. It was shade. A subtle jab at Khloé for always being Rob's protector, his mom-sister figure. Others see it as typical Kourtney humor, dry, edgy, and meant to get a reaction. After all, her push brand thrives on real talk, honesty, and boundary-pushing authenticity. And let's not forget, Kourtney just returned to filming after her baby with Travis Barker. She's stepping back into the spotlight, and what better way to remind viewers she's still the most unfiltered Kardashian than by saying something no one else would dare. But if you think that timing was coincidence, think again. Controversy has always been the Kardashian currency. Every scandal seems to land right before a major premiere, a new product drop, or a life update. Kim's infamous crying memes. Khloé's heartbreak over Tristan. Kylie's baby secrecy. Each private moment just happens to unfold perfectly on camera. And now, Kourtney's offbeat, incestual remark trends days before the Kardashians episode goes live. Call it luck, or marketing genius. Either way, the headlines did exactly what they were supposed to: get people watching. But not everyone in that family thrives on controversy anymore. For Rob, who's struggled with anxiety, depression, and public scrutiny, this renewed attention might be the last thing he wanted. He's said before that he enjoys filming only when it feels natural and positive. So being dragged into a viral debate, even as the innocent sibling, probably wasn't part of his comeback plan. Fans online are already wondering how he feels about being the punchline again, especially when he's been trying to rebuild quietly. Still, this is the Kardashian world, and no one stays out of the spotlight for long. The Kardashians built an empire by sharing everything, from weddings and fights to heartbreak and awkward family jokes. And maybe that's the point. Because every time they shock us, every time they cross another line, we keep watching. Whether Kourtney's comment was a harmless tease or a revealing slip, it peeled back one more layer of a family that's never truly off camera. Maybe that's why the Kardashians remain unstoppable. They don't just blur the line between family and fame. They erased it a long time ago.